So I got my first call from somebody. Super disappointing. They left a message, I got an email, I got a text. It's like, oh yeah, we're from this company and we saw your resume and would love to have an interview with you, da 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 da. And like, part of me was skeptical because I'm like, one, I don't remember applying to this company, and two, it's never this easy. Do a quick Google search of the company and I get those reviews, and you know, they have the planted reviews that are just like, oh, super great company culture and you know, hard work is you know, rewarded, and you know, great people, and so many opportunities, changed my life, all that bullshit. We get to the actual real ones and it's all the shit that I expected it to be. Oh, there aren't this, there aren't that. Oh, the description's misleading. This is just door-to-door salesman of whatever the fuck. Yeah, I'm just not rolling, dog. Like, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I guess I get it from a perspective of, you know, people trying to survive and manipulate their way to success and shit. But I hate it from a perspective of like, people are really out here trying to get their shit together and you are misleading them because you need worker bees. This is just a glorified pyramid scheme, da 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 da. Like, bro, like, I'm not rolling. Don't fucking call me. I don't even remember applying to the thing, but even if I did, it wasn't because that was what I saw in the description. It's a dog-eat-dog world, essentially what I'm telling you. People out here doing what the fuck they gotta do to recruit, but like, what they're offering people is a lot of money for a lot of unhappiness, and I'm not rolling. The journey is still showing no legs. But I am not down about it. No, I'm a little down about it, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I ain't letting these hoes get me. I ain't gonna let them trap me. I ain't gonna let them grab me. I'm gonna find something in the world for your boy. There's gotta be something, right? There's gotta be.
Damn, that feels good. I just paid off an entire credit card.
Hey, this guy does this.
I was just like, fuck it. Let me just like I have it in my checking, so why not just fucking
knock it out?
Yeah.
I fuck with the vision. I fuck with the vision.
Just stop fucking paying them so much money in interest each month for making the minimum payment. Just knock it out.
Just kill that shit.
And then you know what they're gonna do next? They're gonna fucking up my credit card limit, and it's gonna become another loop of me fucking owing them money.
You just gotta resist.
Yeah, I know. But you gotta use it as well.
True,
because
true.
you have to establish credit history. So they fuck you. They fuck you so hard. They fuck you with imaginary money.
That's deep.
This is Photoshop, right? You got your toolbar up here. Well, you got several toolbars. So you have one main one on the left, which is like all these different tools to accomplish a job. And then I could make a second one, and then I could add multiple up there. So, and these are all different artboards, like canvases that I can like then like drop down and work in. When I make a selection over something, that means I only want to edit that one portion of like the image, right? So I can then go into like different things about the image. So like I want to concentrate on the white cloud, but only the white cloud. I don't want to affect the blue. And I can influence just what's inside that selection. This is really cool. So there's the magic wand tool, which is really, really useful, especially for graphics. Maybe not so much for photos, but graphics, it works really well. So if I want to select one specific thing about an image, and all the pixels that involve that part of the image, then a really great, easy tool that makes things go so much faster in terms of selection is the magic wand. So for example, I want to only target this white cloud, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't want to zoom in and painstakingly like plot a point all around this to be super precise, right?
Yeah.
And when it comes to retouchers, we often have to go like on like the crazy pixel like level and plot points if we want to be super specific, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that just takes forever.
Yeah.
So a good option is the magic wand, and it intelligently picks whatever value you clicked on.
I want to talk to you about friendship. Before I talk to you about friendship, though, it looks like Kofi Kingston might get his WrestleMania match, and I am so excited about that. I came back from Milwaukee. Frankie taught me that Photoshop, well, kind of like the basics, what different tools mean and shit. Super cool. Appreciate him for that. We had a conversation, and we talked about a couple things, and it really touched my heart. Christmas, I had gotten him some film for his camera. He came to the store and was talking about how he got the wrong film for his trip, and as he said it, I like mentally noted like, okay, here's the right film. I know you do this. Let me get you this because I know it'll be useful for you and shit like that. And when I was there, he was talking to me about how he wanted to get me a pair of shoes out of appreciation for the film, because he felt like, you know, the film had more value for him than the price of it, if that makes sense. You know, like what he could do with that means more than how much it cost me. He expressed how he appreciated how, you know, I guess, listen, talk to me about how some of his other friendships have been going a certain way because of different reasons, but he essentially expressed that he values me as a friend and appreciates that. And he was talking to me about how the other day he was hanging out with Brian, and Brian kind of expressed how he's like, you know, I'm glad we're friends. I you know, I appreciate that we're friends. Yeah, you know, it's something super simple, but when he told me that, I really like genuinely appreciate the shit out of that. But it just kind of put it in perspective for me because it did touch me. I feel like we often don't just let our friends know that we're glad we're friends, if that makes sense. You know, you can express that, you know, they're great and you love them and shit. And like, I think all that's important, and I do feel like I receive a lot of that from my friends. I try to give it to them whenever it crosses my mind. You gotta give people the flowers while they can still smell them. Something as small as like, hey man, I'm glad you're in my life. Something like that. Like, it seems so simple, but I just feel like it's so real. It just means a lot. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you think it's simple, but it really is a really nice sentiment at the end of the day. There's tons of people in your life, I'm assuming you have friends, I'm assuming you have family. I encourage you to take more time to let them know how much they mean to you, why they mean so much to you, whatever. Spread that good energy, because it can really adhere, man. I feel like a lot of times we're like, I know for me personally, I'm not used to getting compliments and stuff for real. So like, whenever people say nice things to or about me, I'm usually kind of uncomfortable. I feel like a lot of times when I talk to some other friends and kind of give them that energy, they kind of respond weirdly to it as well. But, you know, I feel like we should normalize it. You know, we should normalize loving each other and normalize sharing how we feel about one another, because there's so much in life that can get you down, man. So, you know, the people who are on your team in this game of life, you'd hope that they could lift you up without it being weird or something. I gotta like remind myself to like share that more. I encourage you to do the same. Anyways, that's it for your boy. To get the twos up, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm about to pick up running just so I can wear these, man. Facts.
Damn, I'd hit that.